everyone, Linda Heldman with Canadian Beats. I am really thrilled today that I got this call to interview the lovely Miss Lindsay Ell. Thank you for joining us, Lindsay.
Thank you for having me. This is awesome.
It's incredible. This is. I've interviewed so many people. This is just like the icing on the cake for me.
You're so sweet. You know, it feels so great to be back in Canada. We've been on the road so much the past, few months, and anytime I get to come home, it's just such an amazing feeling.
And I saw you at the CMAOs last night.
Yes.
We didn't get to chat, but
we saw each other from a distance.
Yes. I saw you, and I'm going, I wonder if she recognized me. And your dress was beautiful.
Thank you very much.
And those rockin' pink shoes.
I mean, that was Jonathan Cain and Ivanka Trump shoes. I mean,
really?
You always gotta have some hot pink shoes in your closet,
absolutely,
right?
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I did want to do the traditional. So who are you wearing?
You definitely could. Hey, not all the time I'm prepared for that question, but I am prepared for that question.
I'm wondering when we end up doing the edit for this, if we can insert the picture of you on the red carpet with that picture, because our photographer that was there last night, Nicole
awesome.
Wolf, she captured an awesome shot of you.
Amazing, I would love
so
that.
I hope they can just sort of, screenshot in.
Screenshot.
That's good. Since we don't have the screen behind us.
No kidding, right?
So you're originally from Calgary, Alberta, and you are currently living in Nashville.
I am.
You've been in Nashville for how long now?
Almost 7 years. It's crazy how fast time flies.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't feel like 7 years. It feels like, the blink of an eye. But,
absolutely.
It's incredible. Nashville is such a rich music scene, and there's so many talented songwriters and musicians and producers that it's creatively stimulating. And it's just a great place to live.
And there is such a Canadian community down there, too.
There are. It's so true.
It's incredible.
Canucks are taking over. I know. First, when I moved down, those were the only real songwriters I knew, and so we'd all have barbecues and hang out and go to dinner. And so, you're very right. There's a good little conglomerate of Canadians.
I keep saying you all need to pool your money and bring a Tim Hortons down there.
We definitely should. They're getting Tim Hortons in the States, like in New York, in Ohio, and so it just needs to keep coming down to Tennessee.
I think Kentucky is the furthest south they go right now.
Really? Okay, I have not seen one in Kentucky. I will need to...
Just a little bit further south.
Just a little bit further south.
I think we researched at one time, it's like $5 million to start a franchise. But I think, you can all pool your funds and make it happen. I know Derek Rattan
we're in the music industry, okay? We're in the music industry. We make tons of money.
That's great. So you're doing really well with By the Way.
Yes.
It's just hitting the charts and skyrocketing, and I don't know where it's positioned right now, but I know I hear it everywhere.
Thank you so much. It's been so much fun to have a song that fans have just loved singing back. It's the coolest feeling on stage to stand up there and have people sing back your lyrics that you've written.
Absolutely. And know when the come in at the right spot.
Like you were doing.
Yes.
Like you were doing.
I'm behind the camera. And you sort of laughed at that point. I saw a smile.
I love it. It means a lot to me as songwriters to write a song, that we're obviously going through something, and then to be able to have listeners connect to that same thing. It's amazing.
And you tend to write a lot of female songs with attitude, which I really like. It's just great because it's not like we're wussy little wallflowers anymore.
I mean, growing up, Shania Twain was one of my biggest idols, and she had a way of keeping class with sass, as I say.
I like that.
She just, had a little something, but she was still a very strong woman figure, which is why I like Sheryl Crow and Bonnie Raitt and all these strong women have been such huge influences to me growing up, because they just have a way of being who they are and saying what they want to say, but still being classy about it.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, even the upcoming generation of singers. It's funny. I look at you, and to me, you are so far above the new ones that are coming out. So I consider you one of the one of the more current standard ones,
so sweet.
as opposed to a newcomer that's.
Well, I feel like I've been playing ever since I was a little girl. I started playing piano when I was 6 and guitar when I was 8 and started playing shows when I was 10. So I'm definitely, I kind of grew up on the stage. It's home.
But when I look at the new artists coming up, I don't know if you've had a chance to hear Danny Strong.
I haven't.
She's
No.
amazing.
Really?
She's a BC girl that's living in Ontario now.
All right.
And she's got this real to me, she's almost got that raspy Janis Joplin
love that.
rockish sound to her.
All right, Danny Strong, I will check you out.
Danny Strong.
I will check you out.
Danny with an I, D-A-N-I. She's amazing.
D-A-N.
And of course, Megan Patrick with Bow Chicka Wow Wow.
So great.
Just like,
I mean, last night, so many of the performances were fantastic.
They were.
And I knew who all these girls were, but you know, girls and guys and bands.
Mm-hmm.
But to see them play, I was blown away by some of the performances last night. It was great.
Good. And when I was just doing some research, because I know about you, but I don't know a lot about you.
Yeah.
And it was really thrilling to me to see that Randy Bachman found you.
Yes.
He discovered you.
I met Randy when I was 13 years old first, and you know, we started working together. He really taught me how to write a song, how to start really diving into the world of guitar, because before I met Randy, I'd been going to bluegrass camps with my dad when I was just a tiny little blonde girl following him around with this massive guitar, and we'd play fiddle tunes till 3 a.m. in the morning. And then when I met Randy, he was the one who got me onto Stevie Ray Vaughan and Hendrix and Clapton, and so my mind just dove into the world of blues and jazz and rock guitar. You know, he would sit in the studio and play all these jazz chords up to neck, and I'd just sit there with my eyes wide open and be like, what is that? That's awesome! So he, as you know, just such a great influence to me, the guitar player. From
Absolutely.
Really
Well, he is a Canadian icon.
yes, very much so.
I've met Randy several times.
And one of the hardest workers. I mean,
oh my goodness, yes.
Still at his age today, he is playing music festivals
What do you mean
all
his
over
age?
the
He's
world.
just a young guy.
I mean, he's a young guy. He looks very great for his age. But he just is one of the hardest working artists I know, and he has been for the past 40 years.
Yeah. Well, it's funny when you ask Americans what song is Canadian to them.
Yeah.
Taking care of business.
So true.
It's just like that's the go-to song.
I know. It's
Everybody knows
so
it.
true. On radio tour, if people didn't know Randy's name, I just needed to play dun, and they're like, oh yeah, Randy.
That or American Woman.
Pretty funny, yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Well, I love your social media videos that you do. You do
Thank you.
like a weekly guitar lesson.
Yeah, I'm kind of a social media fanatic. I love having that one-on-one connection with fans, and you know, being able to hear what they want to learn or what they like is just, I appreciate that feedback so much. So yeah, I love Instagram, I love Twitter, I love Snapchat. Even everybody in my team knows that I might be Snapchatting at any time of the day. I might be Snapchatting, so be careful what you say. But yeah, I started teaching guitar lessons online. A few fans had told me that I inspired them to pick up the guitar, which is one of the coolest things that I can hear. And so I was like, well, you know what? I'll start doing lessons. And so on Facebook or on Periscope, I switch it up every week. But it's been a really cool way for me to be able to connect and give back to fans.
Well, I've watched some of those. Sometimes you're backstage saying, "Oh, I'm just about to go on, but here's this week's music lesson."
Exactly.
And honestly, if you haven't caught one, please check her out. Follow her on Periscope. Follow her on all the social media because they're very entertaining and informative. This is what I find anyway.
Well, thank you. Thank you for watching those.
So what do you have planned for this summer?
It's going to be crazy. We're playing tons of music festivals. We're in the studio finishing up this next batch of music, which I'm so excited to show everybody. And yeah, we're going to be traveling a lot.
That's
a
good.
lot.
In Canada and the States?
All of the above. Yeah, we're
That's
playing
good.
Boots and Hearts this year, which
That's great.
super excited about, and Country Thunder, which is a brand new festival in Calgary. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I did hear about that one.
about it. It's
Yeah.
going to be good.
That's good.
It's going to be a
That's
good
very
summer.
exciting.
I can't believe summer's here, by the way.
It is. It is.
Crazy.
Like I have something booked every single weekend.
I believe it. I know.
Because
Likewise.
there's just like festival.
I
And
know.
that's just Ontario.
I know, right?
Like if I had to go across the country, I'd have to pick and choose.
But that's the best excuse that you can possibly have for not being home is music, right?
That's right.
Yeah. It's a pretty good problem to have.
Now, you haven't released a full an album in a while. CD.
I know.
It's just been cuts, singles.
Actually,
released.
I've never really officially released an album. I've just done demo things or EP things, but as officially releasing an album, I've never done that. So I feel like this album that I'm going to release,
Eventually.
I want to say it's months away. Eventually, it's going to happen. Is kind of like 16 years in the making ever since I started playing guitar
Exactly.
and playing live and writing songs. And so there's a lot I want to say on it. I feel like as an artist I'm really coming into what I want to say and how I want to say it, and I'm really excited about some of this new music.
And when you write, is there, where do you find your inspiration right now?
It depends. A lot, from personal experience. I love people watching. I mean, in airports, you never know what you're going to see.
You hear conversations
let's
all
be
of a sudden,
real.
oh, that's a great line.
Mm-hmm.
You remember
Absolutely.
that.
So a lot of it, we just travel so much and we get to meet so many different people from all over the place. So I get a lot of inspiration from just where we're at.
That's good. That's good. And then we wrap up the summer with the CCMAs in London, Ontario this year.
That is going to be a riot.
Oh, my
it's going to be
goodness.
crazy.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite CCMA performances you did was when you performed with Paul Witt. That was 2 years ago?
I love Paul.
Yeah.
He's a sweetheart.
You just rocked out that stage. It just, I think somebody once compared you to a female Keith Urban.
Well, hey, if I can even throughout my career reach half of where Keith's at, then I'll be going somewhere. Keith is such a sweetheart as a person, let alone
absolutely.
a guitar player, performer,
Absolutely.
everything.
Maybe
so
you two
thank
need to
you.
do a dueling guitars together.
I would not say no to that as well. Yes.
Can I be there for that, please?
I mean, if you want to come, if you can help set it up, then yes, you can be front row seat.
Oh,
absolutely.
I'm not that connected to Keith. I'm not.
Never say never.
I think I've
Never
met him
say
twice
never.
in about 10 years.
He's a sweetheart, though, right?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, absolutely. He takes time to meet with each and every fan,
Yes.
which is, at his status, it's incredible.
That's what the best of the best do.
Exactly, exactly. Anything you would like to say to the fans that are watching right now before we wrap up?
Come say hi to me on Instagram or Snapchat or any form of social media, and I will reply back to you.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, Lindsay.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure. Have a great summer, and we will see you in September.
Likewise. Sounds great.
Thanks, Anna.
Thank you.
Linda Heldman for Canadian Beats and Lindsay Ell. Thanks.